Welcome to Let's Play Rule the Waves 2 as France, starting in 1920. This is episode 44. Yes, they are getting increasingly hard to count. And we are about to start 1941, where we need to keep things on an even keel because we've got some good tension with Britain and some good tensions with Italy. Not that we want to go to war with Italy particularly. We've mined that particular vein. I don't think there's much we can get from defeating the Italians again. Whereas Britain, well, that would be a fantastic challenge, aka we might lose. Because Japan has resolutely decided not to be in any way tense with us whatsoever, I've withdrawn our squadron from Southeast Asia and just left the colonial forces there because it wasn't doing anything whatsoever. And I need to think about redeploying quite a bit of my fleet, which are currently in the Mediterranean. I know the political leaders will come and remind me of this if tensions shoot up way beyond the current level of 9, but it's something to bear in mind. Monthly balance is slightly negative. The Marengo class now needs a proper refit, so I think I will attend to that. Budget's at a good level because of all of these tensions. I have this ridiculous requirement to build 4 new battleships. I'm currently building 1. If we go to the almanac, we can see on the battleship building line that aside from ourselves and our ex-allies, boo-hoo, Germany, only the United States is building another battleship. No one except for Britain and the United States are building battle cruisers. But building carriers is quite interesting. We're building 1, Germany 2, Britain 3, Italy 1, Japan 1, and America 5. I may not be building any more battleships. It's a sad thing to say. They're incredibly useful and will continue to be for at least another half decade or more. But it feels like the energy has to go into building more of our new Chateau class. These carriers have 100 planes, and whenever we get 5-inch dual-purpose guns, it'll have some of those too. I'm also refitting the second of the Victor Hugos. I'd sent the Victor Hugo was in Southeast Asia. I refitted the other one. I sent that out to Southeast Asia. I'm now refitting Victor Hugo, and the other one's coming back because I'm giving up on the whole annoying the Japanese kind of thing because we've got enough people annoyed with us. I would dearly love for the Germans not to be annoyed, but it doesn't look like it's going that way. In fact, if anybody's going to offer us an alliance, surely it's going to be Japan, which might not be that useful, but still, every alliance is precious. So let's push on into 1940. Considerable displeasure at not building well, So what's that going to do? A steel industry wants a stronger navy. Well, who doesn't want to? Mention the importance. This will push tensions up and keep the budget high. And a new research area. Whoa. Missile technology. You're entering the late part of the game when missile technology gets to be a thing. Counterintelligence... actually, I shouldn't get upset. I've got enough people upset with me. I don't need to upset the Japanese. And so there we go. Ooh. So the plan was to just gently stir the pot for this year so that by the end of the year, all of my new lovely extra submarines and my new carrier and my new battleship come into service. I might just have to go softly on any of the tension increases. Ooh. Okay. Budget's taken a big leap forward, so that's nice. Prestige took a hit. Oh dear, never mind. My foreign tonnage has gone in the wrong direction, so I'm just going to adjust that. I obviously was too keen in withdrawing my fleet from Southeast Asia. So yeah, let's have a little look at that. So the good news of taking back my force from Southeast Asia is my monthly balance has enjoyed that immensely. I am going to sort out these two Marengos. They're in reserve. Open up the design. Fire control is fine. Gun quality is fine. The 4 inches, of course, can be upgraded. Because Germany is now not as friendly, I'm going to do the rest of this in our local yard. AA is at, heavy AA is at 20, so if we push that up, that goes to 36. I do believe I can take this higher to about 24, which takes it to 53. That's worth having. Let's just check. Yeah, that's all okay. I think 24 is the max. I could add some 3-inch guns. We had a little chat in the comments about adding tertiary AA guns, and it's quite effective. I could add, I think, 12 more. Let's ignore the weight. Let's go to 14 and just check. That's probably, oh no, I can do even 14 more, which would, take it up a bit higher. There is a slight dip when you add tertiary because of fire control problems, but if you add enough tertiary, then it does impact things. I need to do a little study actually on the relative balance between what you get for 3-inch, 4-inch, and 5-inch dual-purpose guns on a design, because obviously the 4s and the 5s weigh a lot more. But so far as I can see, they're heavy anti-aircraft factors. It doesn't really seem to differentiate very much. Let's just finish here with pushing this up to the max, 12 tons remaining. Hooray! Yep, that all looks good. I think, yep, that's all okay. So we'll send those two off to be rebuilt. It'll be a slight negative, or not a slight negative on my monthly balance. So we have 2 rebuilds, the Tourville new build, the Chateau de Foix new build carrier, the Victor Hugo on a little rebuild. So let's see what else we can squeeze in. I've had a little look at the 2 more. It increases maximum carrier size. Well, we're already at a point you can get 100 planes. So aside from increasing their defensive protection, more armor and so on, there's no real virtue in increasing their size as such. I had a little look at the Chateau de Foix class, and there's nothing really I want to do to upgrade them, so I'm going to make a sister ship, the Chateau de Joux, and put myself ever so slightly into negative, but these guys are coming out fairly soon, so that won't be for very long. It won't be ready in time for any of this stuff. You can see tensions have just dropped down a little bit, so that's nice. So yeah, that feels like the right thing to do now. Refit the odd battleship. These two obviously are up next, but otherwise concentrate on carriers from now on. And another, aerial depth charges. And air bases with a capacity of 100. That's lovely. So we will get on and adjust our air bases. I've upgraded our air bases in Northern Europe. The others can wait. Monthly balance at minus 2,000. I've just noticed that our total expenses at the moment are 50,000. So a few years ago, that would have been about 30,000. So this lift in annual budget is really taking effect. Unrest level, I've just noticed, at 3. So just need to be wary of that slightly. By all means, for the Japanese, and a new fighter in service. Okay, let's look at our aircraft types. So we have our 1938 fighter, maximum seat 216 against 285. So we are definitely obsoleting that one. Just looking at the medium bombers that we only started a relatively short while ago last year, and already they have enough in service. So that's actually quite impressive. Time, I think, to go and have a look at how the rest are doing. I'm particularly looking at you, Mr. Floatplane, flying boat. Okay, here we are with actually not too old. Our information on the rest is very sketchy, obviously, but compared to the rest of our force, I mean, the only other one, I guess, actually is the float plane itself, and it's quite limited in range, only 200, and that feels now quite short. And because I'm using float planes for initial scouting reconnaissance rather than having them come off the fleet, this seems like a good thing to worry about. So range first of all, and reliability, I think, second, because I just want them to fly. Famous case of one of the float planes in the Japanese fleet at Midway not being able to take off just on the vector where the Americans were. Don't want any of that. Thank you very much. And into May, so there's the Ocean and the Marengo back, as well as the Victor Hugo. Italy has stolen technology. Oh, Italy. Now, obviously, in normal circumstances, I wouldn't think twice about annoying the Italians, but I'm concerned that if we annoy the Italians, we might also spook the British, and that could tip us into war, which I'm not quite ready for. I'm about 8 months off my submarines doing their thing. So just for once, I'm going to let them off. And that still sent the Russians up a little bit. See what we've got under construction. So we're still at minus 400. That will come off when these air bases are done in a couple of months. So I'm fine with that. This cushion of funding that was up near 70,000 or more has been fantastically useful in just being able to allow us to do a little bit more than we could have done otherwise. Yes, that's a good point. I'm just going to, well, I'm not going to rearrange my air forces. That can be done at the time. Actually, I lied. I had readjusted my air forces. They are deployed in Northern Europe. La Rochelle was just lacking in 20 aircraft. So I've just moved some medium bombers from Nice over to La Rochelle. And July, well, better 17-inch guns. Could I have 5-inch, please? And that's the air bases done. Yep, up to 100. So I will go and sort them out shortly. Tensions with Britain remaining at a resolute 10, which is kind of fine. Keep going, guys. Don't get excited. Okay, I've just tweaked all my air bases so that they can have 100 up in Northern Europe. Another breakthrough. And another one. Bulbous bows. Ooh, and a new medium bomber. And this is pretty straightforward because it has less speed and less range, and so that's a big fat no. Thanks, but no thanks. Still at 10 with Great Britain. Italy's fallen right back. Germany. What? Really? Of course, we're going to get to a time when it's convenient for me to have a war, and then tensions with Britain are just going to suddenly go down. So here's the Colossus. It has 49 planes. Now, this is a full carrier, so that's, not really as effective as I thought it was going to be, although they do have 5-inch dual purpose. Go on, just tease me about that. And another new medium bomber for me to have a look at. So significantly faster, less range. It's, I mean, speed is nice, but actually, and they can't carry torpedoes. No, in any way whatsoever. So I'm going to cancel that as well. Potentially, we're just months away with war from Britain. I could build some more coastal submarines, but that's another 14 months. I don't think they would be ready in time. So I'm going to have a little look at rebuilding these two. Now, it's such a shame that they can only make 20 knots when the design speed is 24. But if I replace the machinery, that would take 17 months. So that's way outside the scope, and of course, a lot of money. So if we have a little look at a minimal, what can we do with them? Can we change the main guns? Yes, that stays. Can we take it from casemates into that? Yes, that still stays within 4. Can we bring it down to 4-inch? Yes. And make it dual purpose? Yes. Can we increase the number? I mean, this has given us a lot of extra weight. Obviously, this makes us quite vulnerable. Still 4 months. Let's check everything is all right. Okay, the tertiary guns have to be smaller, obviously. And dual purpose. So that takes us up to 56, all still within 4 months. I'm quite pleased with that. Obviously, we need to bring this down slightly. So that. It's such a shame. And we can't look at the countries we can build from who aren't annoyed with us. Let's go to America. Let's increase this. Wow, in and of itself, that takes us a lot over. And actually, from 56 to 60. So actually, that's not a big jump. Obviously, it's an enormous jump in terms of weight. So yes, really must do some sort of study on the relative merits of these kinds of guns. It does make the Bouvets much weaker when firing against torpedo craft, destroyers, and indeed light cruisers as well. But, you know, aeroplanes are probably going to be the more significant threat. Let's just check on the 15 inches. No, that's still... And let's see if the Americans have a better... Yes, they do. Okay, that takes us to 6 months. We go back to our local yard. Hee-haw. So I think no for the upgrade in guns, because the extra 2 months just feels a little bit too risky, and these are second or indeed third class battleships. So I don't want to do any of that. Thank you. So let's get those two underway and bring on the next turn. Yeah, insufficient. We need 124, so we need to double our size, although ships in reserve count. Okay, so let's do that. Stuff, no, let's hush it up against America again. We don't want to raise tensions unnecessarily. Okay, I've moved the great bulk of the fleet out of the Mediterranean into Northern Europe, so that should sort out that requirement. And 24 new submarines. And the Chateau Foix. Hello. Boom times. Again, build railroads for long-term prosperity. You can't have enough long-term prosperity in this long game. And they're getting better at understanding gunnery for radar. Slight brain seizure there. These probably need a little bit of a freshen up as well. So let's have a look at them, since we've got a little pot of money now that the submarines are built. They are an odd assortment. So we only have 11 tons. So let's just have a quick look. We can't really take these out of casemates very well because of the layout of the gunnery. They would suffer a big rate of fire modifier. These could be up slightly, but actually there's really very little that I can do. I wonder if I've got better. Well, I probably do have better 13 inches, but that will take us 6 months. And as before, I'm reluctant. Let's look at the gun data. So let's go at, say, 20,000 yards as a norm, 8.4288. And then at 20 again, 8 and 288. Quite a lot better. no real difference in deck at that point. I mean, it's nice to have, but it doesn't seem essential at this point. So I'm going to say no, keep it to an absolute minimum. They really are just literally scraping the barnacles off. The secondaries, I don't think, cost any. Yeah, that doesn't cost anything more, even less weight remaining. So let's put them all in. Boom. And then finally, into December. Oh, there's been an upheaval in Ireland. Britain is apparently sending a force ostensibly to restore order. We should issue a ultimatum. Interesting. By issue an ultimatum, we mean go to war. And you know what? Let's go to war. It's going to come. Why not now? It'll make for a very exciting 1942. Boom for the ultimate. Ooh, Britain backs down. I didn't expect that. I thought that was instantly war. Prime Minister wants us to build more battleships, of course. Yes, sir. Nonsense. And better damage control, bigger destroyers. That's going to be worth looking at. And radar-assisted gunnery. Well, ending the year with a flourish of really excellent research inventions. Let's sort out that. Okay, we'll sort out the carriers in a moment. Here are our new float planes, and it's not exactly taking my breath away. Speed marginally better, but the all-important range, even at light, is worse. Is worse. So that's a big no to all of them. So let's cancel that. And then it wasn't going to be war. And then suddenly, oh, yes, it is war. Okay. So that seems like a really good moment to stop here. And we will start our surprise war by getting ourselves properly organized in the next episode. Thanks for watching this. Stay safe and see you next time.